Someone is planning to hurt you terribly. Open it now. My beloved child, listen carefully because what I'm about to reveal will send shivers down your spine. You think you are safe, but unseen hands are moving in the dark, plotting something against you. They smile in your presence, yet their heart is burning with hidden intentions. They are waiting for the right moment, watching every step you take as if they are 2 steps behind you at all times. You have noticed strange silences, glances that felt too sharp, and whispers that end the moment you enter the room. These are not coincidences, they are warnings. The one you trusted with secrets is carrying them like weapons. Every word you spoke with faith is now being twisted into blades to wound you. They don't want you to succeed, because your rising light is unbearable for them. This isn't just jealousy, this is a carefully built plan. A plan designed to break your confidence, to see you fall, to watch you suffer. And if you ignore this message, they will strike harder than you can imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You feel uneasy because your spirit already knows the danger. Nights are restless, days feel heavier, and your intuition keeps telling you something is wrong. This is not your imagination, this is heaven's way of signaling you. The person who laughs with you, who pretends to celebrate your success, is secretly the one tightening the rope behind your back. They act like a friend, but their loyalty is to your downfall. Hidden meetings, sudden messages, and strange delays are all part of their scheme. My beloved child, you must not ignore this. Every time you felt a chill when they touched your shoulder, every time you caught their eyes turning cold, those were warnings. Even the smallest gesture you overlooked carried meaning. Tonight, their plan grows stronger. And if you don't stay alert, you may walk right into their trap. They are ready to hurt you terribly, and they won't show mercy. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You will notice the signs if you open your eyes. The sudden absence when you needed them most. The excuses that never felt real. The way they changed the subject when you spoke of your dreams. All of it points to betrayal. But child, you are not alone in this. Even if their shadows surround you, heaven's light is standing closer. You have a shield that no one can break, as long as you listen now and act wisely. Do not let them play with your trust again. The mask they wear is slipping, and soon the truth will spill out. They wanted to see you fall silently, but this revelation will stop them. Remember, their game is built on lies. Once light touches those lies, their entire plan will collapse like glass shattering in the night. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child, the closer you get to your breakthrough, the darker their heart becomes. They cannot stand the thought of you rising above them. That is why their energy feels heavy whenever you walk into the room. You must pay attention to the silence they leave behind. When conversations suddenly die the moment you arrive, it's because they were speaking against you. Your spirit already senses it, that's why you feel uneasy. They are carrying your name on their tongue like poison, spreading twisted stories to make others doubt you. But child, remember, their lies will never stand stronger than your truth. Their laughter is empty, their kindness is fake. Even the way they offer help hides a trap. They pretend to give, but every gift they place in your hands is laced with hidden intention. And if you ignore this, it will cost you dearly. Type Amen to get blessing 666, my beloved child. Heaven is showing you the cracks in their mask. Their smiles don't reach their eyes anymore, and their words slip with hidden bitterness. Every signal has been revealed to warn you before it's too late. You may recall moments where they praised you, but it felt forced. That wasn't admiration, it was envy dressed as flattery. They are choking on their jealousy, and soon it will expose them completely. Even the ones they have been whispering to are starting to notice their deception. What was once hidden in the dark corners is slowly creeping into the light. They cannot hide forever, and their fear of exposure grows stronger each day. You, my beloved child, are being guided to stand firm. Do not let their venom touch your heart. Your strength will be their downfall. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The nights ahead are crucial. You may feel sudden chills, sudden thoughts that something is wrong, or even dreams that seem too real. These are not accidents, they are divine alerts. Your name is being carried into conversations that were never meant for you to hear. They speak of you in rooms you have never entered. But soon, every word will find its way back to you like fire carried by the wind. The moment you hear your name mentioned in a strange way, pause and remember this message. It will be the final proof you need. Their plan will not remain hidden much longer. My beloved child, when truth comes, it will strike them harder than anything they wished for you. They will feel the weight of their own betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 888. My beloved child, the night feels heavier because their thoughts about you are not pure. Even when they smile in front of others, their heart is boiling with plans to cut you down. They want to see you broken, because your strength exposes their weakness. You may have felt drained after meeting them, as if they silently stole your energy. That is not your imagination, it is their jealousy reaching into your soul. They want to dim your light because they cannot create their own. Look back at the times when your victories were followed by their silence. Instead of clapping, they folded their hands in bitterness. Instead of blessing you, they cursed your name quietly. My beloved child, the truth is they are drowning in envy, and envy always breeds cruelty. The very person who promised to stand beside you is the one secretly building a wall against you. You will notice their actions do not match their words. They say, "I am with you," yet their footsteps lead in another direction. They speak of loyalty, but their whispers betray your trust. Even when you opened your heart to them, they turned it into a weapon. Every detail you shared is now being twisted into lies. They feed on the very trust you gave them freely. My beloved child, the reason you feel restless at night is because your spirit knows danger is near. Heaven has been whispering warnings through every sign around you. The shadows are louder than you think. But remember, no matter how deep their hatred runs, your destiny cannot be stolen. The trap they set for you will one day be the hole they fall into themselves. There is a moment approaching when their mask will break. A slip of the tongue, an uncontrolled reaction, or a strange silence will reveal everything. And when it happens, you will finally see the face they tried to hide. My beloved child, don't be surprised when their true self is exposed. What you will see will shock you, but it will also free you. You are being guided to witness their downfall with your own eyes. Even the ones who stood with them will slowly turn away. Lies cannot last forever. Darkness always runs when light appears. Stay firm, because the hour of revelation is near. Soon, they will realize their cruel game has ended. My beloved child, their jealousy is not only about what you have, but about who you are. They cannot stand your courage, your resilience, and the way you rise after every storm. They wish they had your strength, but instead of learning, they choose to hate. When you walk into a room, their heart twists because your presence reminds them of their failure. That is why their eyes look away so quickly. That is why their smile feels so empty. They tried to hide their bitterness, but it slips through in their actions. The delay in their replies, the absence in your victories, the fake words of comfort when you were hurting, all of it was proof. My beloved child, they will never admit it, but you already know. Their silence speaks louder than their lies. And the truth will come crashing soon. My beloved child, you may not realize it, but every step you take is being watched. They track your movements as if waiting for a moment of weakness. Their patience is not kindness, it is calculation. You felt it when their presence made the air heavy, when silence filled the space more than words. That wasn't ordinary silence, it was their mind racing, shaping a cruel plan. They have been studying you in ways you never imagined. The reason you feel sudden fear at unexpected times is because their energy lingers around you. Even from afar, their thoughts create storms meant to disturb your peace. They cannot rest while you are still rising. My beloved child, do not underestimate their obsession. They are not just envious, they are desperate. Desperation makes even a weak heart dangerous. You will soon see signs they cannot control. Their voice will shake when your name is spoken. Their eyes will flicker with hidden anger the moment you succeed. They will grow clumsy in their lies, leaving trails they never intended. What was once hidden with perfection will start unraveling. Their mask is slipping faster than they can fix it. My beloved child, Do not be afraid when these revelations appear. The truth is being forced out into the open. No darkness can remain forever. Soon, their closest ally will turn against them. The very ones they whispered to will carry their secrets back to you. My beloved child, the days ahead will feel strange. You will notice things falling into place without you trying. Conversations will reveal hidden clues. Accidents will expose words they wanted buried. This is not coincidence, it is destiny. The divine hand is pulling back the curtain, forcing their wickedness into the light. They cannot escape what has already been written. They will try to cover their tracks, but their own fear will betray them. Every attempt to hide will only make their guilt louder. And when it comes, the fall will be sudden. My beloved child, you will stand strong while they crumble in their own trap. That is the justice that waits for them. Even now, they are restless. Their sleep is broken, their nights are haunted. No matter how hard they try, their heart carries the weight of what they planned for you. My beloved child, this is the price of their betrayal. The same pain they wished for you has already started to eat them from the inside. You may not see it yet, but the cracks are spreading. The more they try to harm you, the more they destroy themselves. Their life will become the reflection of the cruelty they intended for you. What they planted in the dark will return to them multiplied. And you will rise untouched. You will shine brighter, and their defeat will become the testimony of your strength. My beloved child, a storm is gathering around you, and its center is the one you trusted the most. They are not simply jealous, they are quietly preparing to strike at the very roots of your peace. Their smiles hide daggers, and their silence hides intentions darker than night. You may recall the way they studied you, how they leaned in when you spoke, how their eyes never missed a detail. That wasn't attention, it was collection. They were gathering pieces of your life like weapons, waiting to use them against you. The walls you thought were safe have already echoed with their whispers. Places where you felt secure are now carrying the traces of their betrayal. They wanted to weave a net so fine that you wouldn't notice until you were trapped. My beloved child, but the net they spin is already tearing. Their impatience makes them careless, and carelessness makes their mask slip. The truth is dripping out slowly, and soon it will flood the ground beneath them. Their plan is not only to wound your heart, but to shatter your confidence. They believe if they can break your spirit, everything else will collapse with it. That is why they target your emotions, because they fear your strength. Notice how their tone changes when you talk about your dreams. Their encouragement feels empty, their eyes betray unease, and their answers are always delayed. That's because deep down, they know your light threatens their shadows. My beloved child, their envy has grown into obsession. Every step you take forward feels like a step they lose, and they cannot bear the thought of being left behind. Their soul has become consumed with comparison. But destiny cannot be stopped by envy. No matter how hard they push against you, your path is already written in golden fire. Their shadows cannot erase your light. My beloved child, soon the moment will arrive where their own tongue will betray them. In anger, in carelessness, or in fear, they will say something they never meant to reveal. That one slip will expose everything they have tried to hide. Do not be surprised when others start to look at them differently. Those who once believed their lies will begin to see through them. Masks can fool for a while, but they cannot cover the truth forever. The very people they whispered to will one day whisper back to you. The stories they twisted will return to you, raw and unedited. And in that moment, you will see how deep their betrayal ran. My beloved child, when that day comes, do not cry, stand tall. Their exposure is your justice, and their downfall is your shield. Even now, cracks are appearing in their life. The weight of their secrets is heavier than they can carry. You may notice how restless they have become, how easily they grow agitated, how their energy feels unstable. This is because truth is not silent forever. Their own soul is screaming inside, unable to hold the poison any longer. They will try to hide, but the cracks are spreading too fast. My beloved child, when you see them stumble, remember this message. What you are witnessing is not coincidence, it is the unraveling of their own darkness. Their fall is the result of the very trap they tried to set for you. The day is near when everything will be revealed, and you will walk free while they drown in the shadows they created. My beloved child, the whispers around you are no longer just in shadows. They are leaking into the open, slowly reaching ears that never asked to hear them. The more they speak against you, the more they reveal their own darkness. Their plan was to wound you silently, but silence has turned against them. Secrets once buried deep are beginning to echo back like thunder. They thought they were safe in the dark, yet light has already entered. My beloved child, you must notice how their hands tremble when your name is mentioned. The nervous smile, the quick glance away, the sudden change of subject, these are not small things. These are the cracks of guilt spreading fast. They believe they could harm you without consequence. But every step they take against you is sealing their fate tighter. The rope they prepared for you is already around their own neck. There will be a night when truth comes rushing like a storm. You may not expect it, but everything will unfold in a single moment. The walls of lies they built will collapse with a sound so loud that none can ignore it. My beloved child, the betrayal they planned in secret will be shouted in daylight. Those who once trusted them will stand in shock, realizing the mask they followed was nothing but deception. Their name will no longer be trusted. This exposure will not only protect you, it will also reveal the power within you. You will see that no weapon raised against your spirit could ever succeed. They tried to bury you, but instead, they buried themselves. Their greatest mistake was underestimating your strength. That miscalculation will become the very reason for their downfall. My beloved child, notice how the universe is rearranging itself around you. Conversations you never planned, signs you never expected, and people crossing your path at the right time, these are all aligning for your protection. Even those they tried to turn against you are feeling uneasy in their presence. Their lies no longer taste sweet, their stories no longer make sense. The charm they used to carry has turned into a shadow of doubt. Soon, the very ones who doubted you will begin to defend you. Their hearts will see what your heart has endured. Truth has a way of finding its place, no matter how long it takes. And when it does, my beloved child, their empire of betrayal will burn to ashes, and from those ashes your strength will rise like fire. The signs are here, they cannot be hidden anymore. The restless eyes, the sleepless nights, the nervous laughter. They are being consumed by their own guilt faster than they can hide it. My beloved child, you will see their downfall with your own eyes. It will not come quietly, it will come with weight, with force, with clarity. Their exposure will shock even those closest to them. And in that moment, you will finally understand why heaven warned you again and again. The pain you felt, the unease you carried, the fear that followed you, all of it was preparation for this revelation. Their plan to hurt you terribly is already broken. What remains now is the justice that will shake their world. My beloved child, the night before the truth breaks will feel unusual. The air will be heavy, and you will sense eyes on you even when you are alone. That is because their plan is reaching its breaking point. They are desperate now, making mistakes they never thought they would make. Their calm is gone, their silence is cracking, and their mask is slipping faster than they can hold it. What they once hid in shadows is crawling into daylight. My beloved child, you will notice strange behavior in them, sudden anger, quick excuses, unnecessary lies. These are not random. These are signs of a guilty heart trying to survive its own collapse. The louder they try to laugh, the more hollow it will sound. The harder they try to act normal, the more obvious their guilt will become. Even the blind will begin to see it. Every betrayal carries its own weight, and theirs is crushing them now. Their sleep is broken, their days are restless, and their words are stumbling. No mask can cover that kind of torment. My beloved child, this is the power of truth. It bends the lies until they snap, and when they do, the noise is impossible to ignore. Everyone around them will hear the sound of their fall. The same people they fooled will turn their eyes away in disappointment. Their charm will vanish, their voice will lose strength, and their name will lose honor. This is the justice of the divine. And you will not only be safe, you will rise higher than ever before. Their downfall is the stage for your victory. My beloved child, remember the times you doubted yourself, wondering if your instincts were wrong. They were not wrong. That unease was the signal, the divine whisper warning you of what was hidden. Now, the whisper is becoming a thunder. The very walls that kept their lies safe are shattering piece by piece. There is nowhere left for them to hide. You will see the moment clearly, as if it were written in the sky. One slip, one revelation, one undeniable truth will expose everything. And once it comes out, nothing can ever be the same again. Their plan to hurt you terribly will end in their own destruction. That is the law of balance no one can escape. My beloved child, the time is close. The final mask will fall, and the world will see the truth they never wanted revealed. They will stand alone, surrounded by the shadows they created. Do not fear when this moment arrives. What they meant for harm will become your shield. What they planned in darkness will shine a light on your strength. The world will watch as you walk free and untouched. They will watch as your spirit rises while theirs collapses. The difference will be undeniable. This is not just protection, this is victory. And it belongs to you. My beloved child, the final moment is approaching faster than they expected. The lies they built with so much patience are now falling apart in front of everyone. What they thought was hidden forever is rising like smoke in the air. You will soon witness the crack they cannot control. A message, a word, or a sudden slip will reveal the truth they guarded so tightly. And once it comes out, they cannot take it back. My beloved child, their own hands will betray them. The same mouth that once twisted stories will spill the truth in anger or fear. The mask they wore so proudly will shatter in a single moment. The world around them will go silent. Every eye will turn toward them, and in that silence, their guilt will scream louder than any voice. This is the night their empire of lies collapses. The walls they built to protect their secrets will become their prison. Their shadows will no longer protect them, they will expose them. My beloved child, when this moment comes, you will feel the shift. The heaviness that once pressed on your shoulders will vanish. The chains you never knew were holding you will fall. Do not be surprised when the very ones they turned against you come to your side. Light always calls back those who were lost in the dark. Your truth will shine brighter than their deception ever could. Their downfall will not just be seen, it will be remembered. The story of their betrayal will echo long after they are gone. My beloved child, destiny is not blind. Every action they took against you was written into their own ending. The more pain they tried to cause, the deeper they dug their own grave. They will beg for silence, but silence will not save them. They will reach for excuses, but excuses will not protect them. The truth is stronger than anything they can create. When their plan collapses, their face will change. You will see the fear they tried to hide. You will see the regret they cannot escape. My beloved child, stand firm and strong, for this is the moment heaven promised you. The danger will pass, and justice will remain. And when it is over, you will walk away untouched. Their darkness will no longer reach you. Their voice will no longer disturb your peace. My beloved child, you will rise higher than ever, shining brighter than they ever imagined. They will watch, powerless, as your destiny unfolds without them. This victory is not only survival, it is transformation. You will step into a life they cannot touch, a future they cannot stop. And as they fade into the shadows they created, you will walk into the light that was always meant for you. And now, to all who have listened with an open heart, your journey is protected. No darkness will overpower your light, no betrayal will destroy your path. Victory belongs to you. Sparkling heart, if you feel this message touched your heart and gave you strength, you can show your love and support with a super thanks, up to $20. Your kindness helps these messages reach further, to more souls in need of hope and protection.